Thanks for joining us. I'm really glad because this lesson is for the kids or the young at heart. We'll be creating these cute dinosaurs. We'll be creating a T-Rex, a Triceratops, a Brontosaurus and a Stegosaurus. So let's get into it. For this easy little project, we'll be using an A4 watercolour book, a 13-piece Discovery watercolour set, a HB pencil and a black brush pen. The first dino is the Triceratops, and we start with a circle. We then create an egg shape to the left of the circle. Make this at the same level as the first circle, but further up from the bottom. We can then create a crest from the back of the egg shape and create a little beak shape on the front of the egg shape, and then create a chin and join it up to the back of the crest. We then create the 3 horns. Pop in an eye and then take a line over the top of the circle and create the top of the tail. We then create the front and rear leg and draw in his tummy up to the tail. We then put in the other 2 legs and redraw in the pencil outline with a black marker. Stay inspired and don't miss a video from us. Subscribe and leave a comment below with what you'd like us to create next. We'd love to hear from you. To paint our friend, we mix some yellow ochre with lime green and paint in the top half. We then use straight yellow ochre to paint in the rest of him. For the Brontosaurus, we first start with an egg shape, and then take a couple of lines from this shape down to create a neck. We then create an elliptical shape, then follow that shape along the top and extend the line out to form the top of the tail. We then draw in the legs and put the eyes and mouth in. We added some spot and Bronte is then redrawn in with a marker. We can then paint our friend with yellow and a touch of lime green and paint in the top portion of him. Green can then be laid into the bottom portion. The last step is laying in the red spots. Steggy begins with a circle and an egg shape. A line can then be drawn from the back and around the head so a neck is formed. A tail can then be created from the back of the large circle. Steggy had very long back legs, so draw these in from the top part of the circle along with the shorter front legs. We can then add in the plates on the back. These are a diamond shape. Steggy had spikes on the end of the tail, so these can be drawn in. We can then redraw the lines in with a marker. To paint our friend, we made a mix of blue and green and painted in the top portion. And then painted a yellow into the bottom and blended the colours where they meet. The plates can then be painted in with yellow ochre. Our last dino is T-Rex. Begin by first drawing in two similar sized circles that intersect. Then create a larger elliptical circle beneath them. The top of the head is created with a line that runs over the top of the head and down the nose. We then take a line down the back and create a tail. We can create a leg from a crescent shape, add a small foot and bring the line up to create the back of the leg. We then draw in T-Rex's belly, draw in the second leg and draw in his little arms. Draw in his face and then draw on the fins. T-Rex is painted with a green and the belly is painted with a green mixed down with yellow. Finally, the fins are painted in yellow ochre. Well, thanks for watching. We hope you enjoy drawing and painting some dinosaurs of your own.